Hi, this is Sofa King Drunk here once again with another attempt at yet another ale review. And tonight I'm going to have a go at, yes, it's the guy's native Scots, the Brew Dog Brewery from Fraserburgh, and their beer is Trashy Blonde. And I like the little caption in the bottom of it there. It says, "You know you shouldn't." Well, that reminds me of a few Trashy Blondes I've been with in the past. Or maybe not. Trashy Blonde is 4.1 in a Richter scale. Haven't tried any Brewdog stuff before. Quite looking forward to they've actually opened they've actually opened a bar in my hometown, and I cannot wait to go and sample some of the beers. But I've got a couple of beers here I'm going to have a go at, and this is the first one, Trashy Blonde. So there we go. And in true old Sofa King Drunk style, I've got the beer in the glass. I've always started ahead. As I said before, I'm not like anybody out there. I'm quite unique. I like a swally, and end of story. So there you go. Nice wee glass there. It's holding its own in the head. And for all you enthusiasts out there like myself that collect these, there's a bottle crown. Don't know if that's the right way up or not. I would say it is. The Brewdog bottle crown, which I think will become legendary in years to come. Well, anyway, in good old style, I'll give it a nose. Never really good at the nosing bit of beers, as you could probably see from my last few videos. I always give it a go, but I think there's something wrong with the old bugle. But here we go, I'll have a go anyway. Well, actually I'm getting a bit of I'm getting something from that. I'm kind of getting a sweet bubblegum smell of it, which I didn't expect to get. Vanilla, bubblegummy, kind of very sweet. But in good old style with me, Sofa King Drunk, I've always I do my tasting, and that's where I get my rating. So I'm going to dive in here and have a go at the old Brewdog Trashy Blonde, and let's see what I come up with. Well, that's actually not bad. It's got a kind of as I said, sweet kind of. If you've tried blonde beers before, you've got that kind of, every blonde beer, it doesn't matter what kind of beer you're drinking, or the brewer I mean, it's got the blonde beer-esque taste to it. It's very sweet but bitter at the same time. The smell of bubblegum you don't really taste, but I can't get that at all. It's kind of got a very it's got a throwback to it, it's kind of bitter throwback actually. Quite a bitter throwback, but it's got nice lacing on the glass. I quite like that. I like the way it's holding its own in the glass. It's a kind of beer that it suggests to me 4.1. It's, as it says there, 4.1 in the Richter scale. I actually think it tastes stronger than a 4.1 beer. To me it should be easily over 5, maybe 5.5. It's got that kind of ballsy taste to it. That's a bit of a Scottish word for you. Ballsy. It's got a bite to it. I think that's what these guys, I think these guys are shockers, Brewdog. They're kind of shock merchants. Like most Scots, they like to shock, and I think that's what the surprise is. So I'm going to dive in again, as I'm a great believer in if you coat your taste buds with the first one. Let's dive in again and see what it has to offer on the second drink. Yep, just the exact same as what I described in the first. So it really does taste stronger than what it's actually saying it actually is. 4.1 with a taste of easily a 5.5, a 6% beer, easily. But I think that's the shock factor these guys are going for with beers. They are a unique brewery, so I've been led to believe. And very unusual. I quite like the style of it. So it's down to the old Sofa King drunk rating. And I'm going to give Trashy Blonde by the Brew Dog Brewery, I'm going to give it a 6.5. It's the first of their beers, the Trashy Blonde, I've tried. And I hope to try more of them, because I think these guys are just a box of tricks. They're going to shock us all in the beer world. I think they're going to be a massive brewery in the future. And also they're coming for Bonnie, Scotland. They're doing rather well up here and all over the world. So that's the Sofa King drunk rating. So thanks for tuning in, and join me again for another beer review. Cheers now.